All right, good morning, y'all. Happy Friday and happy new day to you, y'all. I hope you're doing well. I hope you open your eyes and you said, thank God it's Friday, right? Not like, good Lord, it's Friday or whatever they say. But I hope you're doing well today, y'all. We're so excited. Today is episode number 7, okay? And number 2 for this year. So we're pumped. I hope you are. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Social Goats. Shout out to Shut Up Billy and Whitley Show. They're our guests for today. I'm too pumped. Y'all, so today we are talking about the true definition, the true meaning of success, okay? And how the crab bucket mentality affects that in 2023. So y'all, if you were here our last week, we talked about grinding in 2023 and how your friend zone affects that, okay? So we're all, like I was telling everybody last week, y'all, 2023, we know us grinders out here, we're saying this is our year, right? We're getting at it. I told them how, like, I've been hearing even preachers, ministers, I've been hearing people say, like, this is the year for those people that have been working hard for them to see manifestations, and I'm all for it. I receive it, and I hope you do too. So, y'all, again, welcome. If you're new, thank you for tuning in. I hope this blesses you. That's always my goal. I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm thankful for Social Goats. That's our fam. I'm thankful for the Social Goats team. Everybody on the network. We have Shut Up Billy in the house. He's over here chilling in the cut. So y'all, we're so excited, and y'all, thank you for tuning in. So we're gonna hop right on into it. Thank you for waiting. Those of y'all who've been waiting for us to start this morning, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. And again, I pray you have a blessed day. So let's hop into it. True meaning of success. So for those of you who have watched Happy New Day before, you know that I like to take us to the word. I was about to say real quick, but we're not going to rush the word, Lord. We're not going to rush it. So I like to talk about, what does God say about the topic? Thank you, sir. What does he say about the topic we're talking about? So we're talking about success, and you know what? God coined that term. I know he did, because his whole idea, success is God's idea. So I love that we're talking about the true meaning of it, the true definition, because there's so many people who have she's so successful because she's a lawyer. Oh, she's so successful, or he's so successful because he's this and that. But today we're going to talk about exactly what does that mean? What does success mean? But I got to tell y'all, and I want to share this to my page. So excuse me, I'm going to do this right here in front of y'all. I got to share it to my page. But when we look at okay, it's not up yet. We'll get it in a second. But when we look at the whole definition of blessed, y'all know the Bible's always talking about blessed, right? Blessed are those who this. Blessed are those who this. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall inherit the earth. It talks about blessed, it always talks about blessed. So that means that's what God has deemed you as blessed, right? God provides blessings for us. God's whole idea and his intentions are for us to be we are a blessed people, right? That's not just his intention, that's who we are. So I looked up the word blessed, you guys, and blessed means divinely or supremely favored, fortunate. So if you are a child of the King, okay, if you are God's creation, his child, which you are, and you will be his when you ask him into your life. DM me if you need help doing that, because I want to get you to where we are, right? That we are believers and we've asked him into our life. But that means you are blessed, and that means that success is on your life. So I love that. I love that the word blessed, the word prosperous, the word success, these are all God's ideas. So I'm going to take you to, we're going to go to some scriptures. So I hope you're excited. I hope you don't feel a little, I hope you're excited about it. So let's go to, I'm going to take you to a few scriptures really quickly. The first one, Genesis 39, 2 it says 2 through 6, but I'm only going to read a couple. I'm going to slide through here, y'all, because I want to give you an idea of what God says. So listen to this. Verse 2 says, the Lord was with Joseph so that he prospered. Okay, I want to prove to you that the Bible is all about your prosperity. You know, God wants you, he wants you looking like money, right? He wants you smelling like money. He wants you looking like success, not just looking, not just smelling, but being it, right? And why? For his glory, so that you can bring other people to the kingdom. See, the world has flipped this thing. The world has perverted the word success, to where we look at success, our society has a certain idea of what it is, when the world has perverted it. You know what I mean? God wants you successful. God wants you prosperous for his kingdom, for his glory, so you can bring others, right? It's okay to have helicopters and stuff, isn't it, Billy?
It is.
Right?
So it is.
It's okay for you to ride in Lamborghinis.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
God created that. He's the author of all of that, but the enemy tries to make it look like he is, and his way is the way to get it. So let's go back to the word. Genesis 39. Billy, you got your Bible open?
Okay.
Genesis 39, verse 2. It says, the Lord was with Joseph so that he prospered, and he lived in the house of his Egyptian master. Okay? When his master saw that the Lord was with him and that the Lord gave him success in everything he did, here's what I wanted y'all to hear. Verse 4, it says, Joseph found favor in the master's eyes and became his attendant. So what happened there was the master saw that Joseph was successful in all that he did. So then he got favor with the master. So that tells me that as a child of God, I am royalty. Right, Billy?
Right.
I am royalty. We are royalty. We are the king's kids. So we should be walking around, right? First of all, we have to have a favored mentality. We have to walk around knowing that, you know what, I'm favored. I'm God's child. I'm his king. I mean, he's my king. But I'm favored. I'm blessed. And when you walk around like that, you will attract that. We'll attract that, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's how you line up with the favor that God has for your life. Whatever you think is what you're going to draw. You're going to attract who you are and what's inside of you, right? Your most dominant thoughts, okay? All right, let's go on to, I wanted to also take y'all to Psalms 1. Remember, if you just tuned in, we're talking about the true meaning of success, right? And how the crab bucket mentality will affect that in 2023. Yes, it will. You don't want to have that. You don't want that mentality. But right now, I'm telling you what the word says about this topic this morning, okay? So we're looking at Psalms 1, verse 1 through 3. I love Psalms 1. And it says, y'all, I have it on a little thing here. It's not pulling up. One second.
With me, Lord.
Here it is. Okay. Psalms 1, verse 1 through 3. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked or stand in the way of sinners, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and he meditates on it day and night. That person is like a tree planted by the streams of water. His leaf does not wither, and whatever he touches prospers. So there's another proof, there's another example, there's some more confirmation that the Bible is all about your prosperity. It's all in the Word, y'all. It's all in the Word. So if you want to reference some scriptures where God is talking about our prosperity, look at Psalms 1, and it's saying that, you're blessed. Like, blessed is the one who meditates on the Word day and night, right? And it says you're going to be like a tree. If you think about a tree that's planted right there by the streams of water, you're not going to see any dead leaves on that tree, right? Am I right in the audience over here? Right.
You're right. Amen. Amen.
You're not going to see any dead leaves on that tree, right? Because it's always, the streams of water it's attached to it. They're always flowing right there by and with it, right? Into it, right? It's always receiving an influx of water. And the same thing for us, y'all. The Bible is just saying, when we read this word, y'all, blessings are ours. When we read it, success comes to us. I remember my mom, I was telling her I remember one time I was telling her, you know how you, Billy, I'm just going to be talking to you right here. I know it's, I'm going to be talking to you. Hey, Billy.
I ain't here.
He said he's out here. But I remember one time, y'all, before we bring Billy on, I remember one time telling my mom, like, you know how you're just working for years, and you're waiting to see manifestations of some things, right? Sometimes it's years, sometimes it's months, different time. But, I mean, that's the waiting game is a part of life, right? And I remember one time I was like, Mom, I'm so ready to see some manifestations. And I'm so thankful that now I'm seeing those manifestations. But you know what her answer was to me, and I never forgot? She said, don't worry about that. Don't focus on that. Focus on the word. The Bible says when you meditate on the word day and night, you will have success. And, sometimes we try to go around that. We feel like we can lose sight of it and feel like, I got to do all this. I got to do all that. And you do. Faith without works is dead. But remember, and I want to challenge you guys, I want to challenge my listeners, I want to challenge myself to get in the Word more this year, because that is the key to success. What is it, class? The key to what?
Success. Success, Miss Burnom. Success.
Thank you very much. Yes. So you guys, I'm just so thankful. I'm so excited. I wanted to challenge you guys with that, and sometimes people don't know where to start in the Word. And it's easy. You just go to, I've always heard John is a good place to start. God will meet you where you are. Start anywhere. Like literally open the Bible and just start. Even if it's like 3 scriptures a day, 2 scriptures a day, and before you know it, you're going to want to read more. You're going to want what you're giving yourself to, okay? And that's the key to success, because I'm telling you, and that's my point of this whole first segment of the podcast, is that success is God's idea, all right? His success is his idea. He came up with it. Genesis 1 talks about where God says, be fruitful and multiply, right? Be fruitful. You think God's going to tell us to be fruitful and multiply and then not supply? No, right? He gives us that supply. He also says, commit your way in Proverbs 16:3. Commit your way to the Lord and your plans will be established. So I hope y'all, I don't know anybody out here, Billy, who's making plans to fail. Mm-mm. If you're making plans, you're planning for success, right? You got some goals, you're writing down, you're planning for success. So in Proverbs 16:3, when he says, commit your plans, that means he's after your success, because he knows you're over there planning for success. And he said that he will establish your plans. And that word establish means to make permanent, right? To make concrete. Woo! So I hope that blessed y'all, and it was just a reminder, if you already knew that, or if not, it was something that that you learned, that this is God's idea for you, and it's his will for you to prosper. 3 John 2, that's my last verse for y'all. But 3 John 2 says, beloved, I wish above all things. I'm probably getting those 2 words mixed up, but basically God says, my will for you is to prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Okay, so he wants your soul, your mind, he wants your will and your emotions. He wants everything about you to prosper. Okay? All right, you guys.
Woo!
Let me go ahead and give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Michael and Latricia Johnson, y'all. Michael and Latricia Johnson, thank you, sponsors, for sponsoring Happy New Day. We're so appreciative of you supporting the mission. So they are TOC Group. They are independent benefit specialists that allow small business supplemental coverage, okay, like short-term disability, cancer protection, dental and vision, and much, much more. You also get at them because they offer a wonderful deal. The business owner gets in free, okay? So the business owner doesn't have to pay anything. The employees get a 50% discount. I love that. I have a family member that uses them. You can find them at 318-581-6319. Again, that's 318-581-6319. and then a 9 at the end. Okay? All right. Shout out to one more sponsor before we mention our guest and go to a commercial break. Oh, so dope photography. So actually, she does a lot more than just photography, Billy. Y'all hear him over here shouting? OhSoDopeNetwork.com. Get at Miss Ron Brown. Love her. She's so awesome. Just a talented individual. Just super, super talented. And she does art. She does paintings. Get at her for your photography needs, for your digital media needs, for your creative coaching, for creative coaching. So she can coach you. She's awesome. So we love her. Ron Brown. All right. I said one more, but actually, I got one more. I do have one more. Halal Bookkeeping and Tax, y'all. Miss Thomasina. Oh my gosh. I love her. I know I keep saying I love her because I love all these people. It's real. I'm not out here lying. Miss Thomasina, let me read how you can find her. Thomasina. So her number is, and she's on Benton Road. She's in Bossier City. First, before I give you her number, her slogan is expect excellence. Expect excellence. They are a boutique accounting firm catering to the unique needs of small businesses and individuals. We know it's tax season, but Miss Thomasina actually does taxes all year round. Okay, she wanted me to make sure that you guys knew that. Okay, you don't have to wait for the season. Get at Miss Thomasina, and her business name is Halal Bookkeeping and Tax Service LLC. Number is 318-946-1758. Again, that's 318-946-1758, okay? Guys, you are so awesome. We are looking forward to you continuing this year, okay? You growing this year. We're growing together, and that's what we're going to talk about when we come back from this commercial break. That one of the keys to success is how you look at other people's success, all right? I can't wait to talk to Shut Up Billy of the Shut Up Billy and Whitley Show. Y'all hear him in the background of the Shut Up Billy and Whitley Show. He's going to come and talk to us all about the true definition of success and how not to have that. What will that crab bucket mentality do for you? Well, I'll do very good. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. We'll see you when you come back. Stay tuned and please share. Share.
Share.
This your boy Kenny B Speaks, and this is your Motivational Minute. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he's truly like is shown in the kind of friends that he chooses. See, if you show me who your friends are, I'll show you who you are. What I've found along my journey is that it's better to be alone than in bad company. I've learned that if you run with wolves, you'll learn how to howl, and if you run with dogs, you'll learn how to bark. But when you run with eagles, then you learn how to fly to new heights. See, it's a proven fact that if you accept mediocrity in your friends, you increase the probability of mediocrity in your own life. One of the things that you'll notice about successful people is that they have a very low tolerance for negativity. You know, it's the pessimists, the people who always have a problem. As you grow, your relationships change, your environment changes. Because elevation requires separation. And throughout that process, you'll have some friends that will want you to stay exactly where you are, far enough, but close enough for them to reach you when they need you. Maybe because you're dependable and reliable. You're the one that got the juice. Anybody that doesn't want to see you climb will want to see you crawl. It's that crab in the bucket mentality. See, if your friends don't stretch your vision, they choke your dreams. The friends that don't increase you essentially decrease you and take away your life. As we go out and establish new relationships, new friendships, new businesses, it's a couple of things that I want you to keep in mind. One, never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution. It's that concept of receiving counsel from unproductive individuals. We can never expect the best results when we're asking people that don't know what to do with their own issues advice on what to do with ours. Not everyone has the right to speak into your life. Be careful who you stop and ask for directions on your road of life. Everybody that's active ain't really going nowhere. It's a lot of people that's out here busy, but they jogging in place. Try not to get caught up in their activity that you think that they're being productive and that they can give you advice on what you need to do. Those that have never succeeded themselves are always the first to tell you how. Funny how that works, huh? And they're always going to tell you what you need to do. You know, if I was you, I would do this. If I was you, I wouldn't do that. Growing up, my parents taught me this. Everybody that's with you ain't for you. There are some people that'll hang around you simply to leech off you, to get the juice, to learn your ways, learn your moves, and then they move on. It's important that you're able to identify who those people are. Beware of the company that you keep, for your friends will ultimately help you define who you really are or who people think that you are. Remember, tell me who your best friends are, and I can tell you who you are. The mirror reflects a man's face, but if you really want to know who he really is, you can find out by the friends that he chooses. My name is Kenny B. Speaks, and this is your Motivational Minute. We got to change the vibe.
To ride with you. He ain't gonna let you go down by yourself.
Now that's what we're talking about today, togetherness.
He ain't gonna let you go down by yourself.
I appreciate that. You are right. You are success.
Yeah, because I heard your dad's bell blowing.
Yeah, how you know? Okay, we won't tell people. Because I'm just like,
My dad was a bell blowing.
your dad was a bell bondsman too?
Mm-hmm.
They might know each other. Okay.
Oh, they
Are
do.
we,
Yeah, we are.
oh, okay, so we're on.
Yes.
Well, welcome.
Well, thank you. We've been back.
We
We've
have
been
been
clowning.
back. We were clowning.
Right.
Hello, everyone. I'm used to being right here, so I gotta remember. Excuse us. Let me turn around this way. Y'all, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Okay, so what did you guys just watch? Y'all watched, can you tell us that was your video, right?
That must have been the Poppin' Pizza. Which one was it? I did the Poppin' Pizza video.
And your Change the World, huh?
It wasn't Change the World. It wasn't me. It was some dude in a peanut butter leather jacket walking around in the street.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Speaks. Okay, excuse us. Listen, let's just be real. You know, I think it's a I think the gate is open for them to just know the truth.
Right.
So y'all listen. I'm going to tell you where to go because I wanted you guys. Now, those two things you just watched, awesome, top notch. Kevin Speaks talked about friendship building, and that's what we talked about last week. So we got a chance to actually watch that this week, right. Okay? So
Steve Harvey was on.
Because Steve Harvey was...
I watched it.
You watched it, and you liked that, right?
I did. I needed it.
You needed it. Mm-hmm. Look how God did that. Yep. So last week I actually meant for them to watch the Kevin Speaks that they just watched now about friendships because that's what we were talking about. Mm-hmm. But you needed the Steve Harvey one today. Yep. I mean last week when it played.
So whoever saw the Kevin Speaks today, that means that was for them.
That was for them, and they got blessed. Yep. So let's roll with it. And see, that's how God operates too. What the devil meant for evil.
Right. He tried today.
God meant for good. He did.
He tried.
He did try today.
Can't stop us.
He cannot stop us, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Kevin was awesome. I really love that one. On just the importance, and it goes along with what we've been talking about. Grinding in 2023 and all the success and the things that you need to drop off and add on. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So hello, Billy.
Hello.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
This is Shut Up Billy. I wish we could have Miss Whitley, but you are representing.
And the thing about that is, we have a pact. And plus, I got to hold it down today.
Yes.
She been busy all week. She was busy Monday. She was busy Wednesday, and she had the show last night. Wow. So but we made a pact that no matter what go on, we still show up and be. Ain't finna be no single. A picture of me, ain't no single picture of her, unless, oh my bad.
That's okay.
Look, unless if they done paid her. Yeah, if they done paid you, put your own picture up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They paid you individually.
Yeah. But that's how we operate.
I love that. And I think that definitely rolls into what we're talking about. It's in line with what we're talking about today. I love that. Well, shout out to Whitley.
Hey, Whitley.
And I love how you're representing the Shut Up and Billy I keep wanting to say shut up and Billy.
Whatever you want to say.
No,
They
we
know.
gotta say the right thing.
Okay.
Shut up, Billy and Whitley show.
Yes.
Y'all need to check it out. It's always fun. It's always wonderful. I enjoyed it last night. I enjoyed it every Thursday night. When is it?
It's at 8 p.m. every Thursday, around 8 p.m. every Thursday. Because, you know, we be having so much, you know, going on.
Yeah.
And people don't know us being an independent platform.
Yeah.
That sometimes it's just 2 hands and 10 fingers.
Come on.
Which I'm talking about, you know, Shady Wheels.
Shady Will is amazing,
You know,
y'all. We're going to give him
working
a round
out,
of applause.
working
He
out
worked
4 hours
so
of sleep.
hard. Thank you, Shady Will.
Or, you
4 hours
know,
of sleep.
the second engineer might come in, so that way he got 4 arms and...
Yeah.
That's 20.
That's about 20 something.
Okay. 20 some fingers, you know.
Right.
So,
We work with what we got. So shout out to that. I love y'all show. You're so funny. Your Shut Up Billy clips. If y'all haven't seen it, follow them, follow him.
Please.
Because he is hilarious. So you're always making, I mean, I laugh at every single one of them. I've never watched one and been like, bless his heart.
Thank you.
That wasn't funny. You know, that's never happened. So like, where does this come from? You love doing it, I can tell.
Well, actually, being that Ron Brown is one of the, you know, your sponsors.
Yes.
You know, she dope. Ron Brown, and I'll never not want to get his name right. I want to say Crichton. You know, they hit me up one day, and it was like the same day, but it was like individual. They was like, man, that hashtag Shut Up Billy, you need to do something with that. And I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with a hashtag?
Yeah.
You know, so now mind you, I had TikTok. Wow, I just wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Then I just started messing around with it. I think I just did a video where it wasn't no voiceover. Then I realized that you could do voiceovers.
Wow.
So I just started playing with it and perfected it. And then all of a sudden, on TikTok, it just started catching on. Now, mind you, the same TikTok page that I had when I started, I don't have it no more.
Oh, wow.
Because I was blowing it out the water. Like, my numbers, you know, every video that I might have dropped was 10K and over. Every video.
Wow.
So, but then I had to figure out, you know, why I was getting blocked. So, you know, certain material and content I couldn't do. TikTok is a bit more sensitive than other platforms.
Okay.
So, but by the time I figured it out, I already had been kicked off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lord.
So, yeah.
Why are they kicking you off?
So I just perfected it, and then all of a sudden when, you know, I started getting, you know, emails or direct, you know, DMs of people saying, you know, I was on the brink of suicide. I was on the brink of this. I just lost my mother today. Oh, my nephew just died.
Yeah.
And I ran across one of your videos and it made my day so much better. So now it's bigger than just making clips. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got people that's really invested and involved in it.
Yeah.
So I do it for them, basically. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. And it's amazing how one little clip, like one little.
Boy.
So it's true that laughter is medicine, right?
It is. And mind you, I ain't no comedian. I ain't no comedian. I ain't, you know, I didn't practice this. I ain't just, you know, I didn't mean to be funny.
Right.
I mean, it's just me. And one of my friends, Rico, he told me, he was like, man, you been this way the whole time. Like, this ain't, it's just you.
It's just you, yeah.
And so I was like, okay. So, you know, and I never put myself into stand-up comedians. I never put my feet in their shoes. Because I know it's a whole different level.
Yeah.
So I know how to stay in my lane, and I'm not going to be like, oh, I can do what they doing. No, I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's why I wanted you guys, you know, you on the show, because you line up with my vision and my mission for Happy New Day. Is to, I like bringing people on that are like in their zone, in their lane, you know, doing their thing. And that's what the world needs to see. Like, find your craft and like dig your heels in it, you know, and perfect it.
And
that's good.
And you know, in your segment earlier, you was talking about planning and something that hit. You know, so you playing, but not only are you playing. It's a root word in there. We're playing. It's plant. Playing. Plant. So what you doing? You're planning your plan. You know what I'm saying, for it to grow.
Oh, that's so
and the thing about it is, and me and you, we converse all the time.
Yes.
I mean, we talk all the time. You know, there's no way you not coming up with a plan or you planning your plan and it's not gonna flourish.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
The problem is you want to hurry up and grow.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen that way. And with the Steve Harvey, you put me on the Steve, and not only did you put me on the Steve, Brandon Washington, you know, one of my sponsors.
Yeah.
He did. That's why I was like, when you played the Steve, I needed the Steve.
That was so.
But Steve was like, you know, I think he was given a scenario where, you know, once you pray for that thing, God put it in the package. He puts it in the package. The only thing about it is there's no destination or no delivery date on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna get there when it's supposed to get there.
Wow.
So you just gotta keep working.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Ooh. And I was gonna ask you. So what I talked about this morning, you know, what resonated with you, Mr. PK? You know, I know. Like what resonated with you? So I'm glad that you mentioned that.
Yep.
That's cool. I've never seen it like that.
Well,
when you plan, you actually plant. I
hope
y'all got that. Take that note down. I'm taking a mental note.
That happened just then while I was listening to you.
Not the Holy Spirit dropping it in your heart.
Yeah, because you know, kind of like my daddy. I ain't have my Bible, and you kind of pointed me out. So now I'm forced to pay attention and listen to the word.
Right. Okay. Thank you for paying attention. Awesome. Love that. So you're from right here in the Shreveport Bossier area?
I am from Cedar Grove, Louisiana, as they would say.
Love it.
I'm from Shreveport all my life.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Yes. I love how you have, and I brought that up for a reason. I love how you have a heart for the people here in Shreveport.
Yes.
Okay. Before we get to that though, you know, we're talking about the true meaning of success, the true definition of success, right? And then how that crab bucket mentality can affect it. But so I want to first ask you, what is your definition of success, sir?
Well, you know, it's kind of like, you know, two parts, because, you know, when you coming up and you're younger, you talk, you know, the cars and the money and, you know, the big house, you know, material things, or, you know, you're successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once you get older and you start working toward that, you realize that's not the most important thing. To me, just being successful is what we do every day. We come, you know, we do other stuff. We got up to come here.
Yes,
that's
right.
Successful.
Yeah.
You know, we building something right here. Successful. When we leave here, we got to do something else. Successful. Yeah. So really, man, time, energy, just getting up every day as we talk about work, build, create, dream. You know what I'm saying? And of course, let me tell y'all the favorite part of being successful.
Get your pens out.
Peace of mind. Peace. If you don't have peace, there's no way you're gonna be able to be successful. Period. Yeah. Because how can you do that when you got too much going on? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, of course, and then of course, you know, as you're doing this, or whatever y'all doing out there to get to where you're going, like the peace is the most. Take away the cars, take away the money, because you can have all them things and still not be happy. Exactly. You can have all them things and still have a bunch of chaos in your life. Yeah, exactly. So you know that's my true right now where I'm at. That's my true meaning of success. That's just getting up, going against the grain, doing what I'm doing every day, figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Because with that, the money and all, that's gonna come. Yeah. You know, so that's just me right now. Exactly. At this point.
I love it. And you said, and I was looking for my definition that I wrote down for success. I looked it up. But basically, it said just what you said. So the definition of success is not even what you would think it would be. It's having a plan and accomplishing it. That's what it said. Basically, accomplishing a plan. Right. You know? So I love to talk about this because the world, like you said, you know, when you were younger, and they're still adults. I heard an adult say literally last week, "Oh my gosh, she's so successful because of the world's view, right. Because she had all this money. And you know what? To me, I believe, like I told everyone, God's will for us is to not lack. So what does that mean? Right. Money, right? So God's will is for that, right? But in the world's view, in society's viewpoint, it's like, you can be doing it. And remember what you just said? your hand, you know, having, well, you didn't say having your hands, but in a lot of stuff, but it just made me think about that. Like, not having a peace of mind, and you out here hustling, doing this and doing that, and getting your money however you get it. That doesn't mean success just because you got money coming in like that. So sometimes some people have it twisted. But success, like you said, is what you want to do. A teacher, you know, what you want to do. Being a teacher and perfecting. I love how you said perfecting that craft. Like Martin Luther King said, if you're going to be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper.
I'm
successful.
Talking about like you ain't never did it before.
Like
every
you
day.
ain't never did it. Right? If you're going to be a teacher, successful. I worked with a teacher who, I mean, nowadays, man, come on now. You can get on TikTok and show children how to do. It's all kind of ways to really perfect your craft. I feel like this is the day and age, right?
Right, it is.
To like blow people's mind. Like God is dropping visions and dreams and desires in people's hearts. So I just want to tell people like don't. And I gotta keep talking to you. I gotta keep talking to you so I don't get ahead of myself. But like, yeah, don't give up. No. Keep going and listen to what it is that you want to do. God will show you how to perfect it. Don't you think, Billy?
And also with that, yes, Ms. Brown, yes. Also with that though, you know, what if, okay, you are successful. You have the money, you have this, you have that. We see this every day. What would happen if that was all, because it can't happen, taken away from you?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's important that you keep that humble mentality, you know what I'm saying? Because you can still remain successful. Look, I don't care what y'all say about Kanye. He's a perfect example.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's like he was already preparing himself for somebody to take some away from him, and he's still, he's still a little, off up there, but he still stayed Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he walk around and with black every day. Big boots. It's like he prepared himself for it.
Yeah.
And he knows that no matter what anybody do, they can't take away what's on the inside.
I love it. Yeah, I love that. Humility. And the Bible talks about humility, that, God will resist, what will he do? He will resist the proud, right? He will resist the proud and gives grace to the humble. So I love when I hear people say, man, like celebrities and, people with platforms. I love when I hear them say, I just always pray for God, that God keep me humble, because they know what it can do.
Right.
They know what fame and fortune, they know what that can do. And so I love how the Bible says, he gives grace. God is, Jesus was humble. You know what I mean? And that's what we need to, I like how you said that, Billy. So, you want to say something?
No, I'm in Miss Burnom's class right now. Let's go.
Really?
What'd you say, Shady?
Shady Wheel over there.
Oh,
chilling in the cut.
Okay.
Steve Harvey said, that's your man. Okay, he said, my success is not from where I am, it's from where I started. And so he was talking about how, he said, don't compare your success to anybody else.
Never.
This was 3 years ago. He said, I can't compare my success to Oprah's.
Right.
Because Oprah's a billionaire. Now, by now, he's probably a billionaire. But he said,
Quietly. Quietly.
Right. I love him. Okay, so he said, I can't compare my success to Oprah, right? Because my success, I love how he said that. My success is where I started from. It's your journey, right? Do you agree? What do you think about that?
And I do. And, being that, we talk about Steve. Man, Steve lived in a car for 3 years. Until I started watching this, you would never think. You know what I'm saying? For 3 years, Steve, so everything that, and then he said he just took a mental picture. When he already said that he wanted to be on TV when he was younger, and the teacher, you know what I'm saying, it was like, do you see where you at? You look, you can't even talk. You got a speech impediment. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be on TV? He knew right then. But your journey is different. My journey is different. All our journey is different. But when we come together with our journeys to help the next person out of love, oh man. And that's why we're here. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
And shows like yours is needed on a daily basis.
Well,
we shouldn't. You got a platform where you talking about God, you giving scriptures. Look, because we know some people don't like to go to church.
Right,
You know, they rather, you know, some people just rather, you know, be at work. Somebody need that word. So I'm very grateful for your platform. And guess how I watched it last week?
How you
on YouTube. I watched Happy New Day on New. I watched it on my TV. I was cleaning up, and I'm telling you,
love it. Thank you, Billy.
Platforms like this are needed. Okay, I just had to throw that plug in there.
Platform, thank you. We appreciate that. We will receive, you know, that.
And it's going to get bigger.
Come on, we receive that.
I can see you now. You're going to be out, and everybody, step down, you don't even want the preacher to talk no more. They going to want you to talk.
No, I'm not trying to be no preacher.
I ain't
you
say
know,
you
whatever
was.
God said to,
That's right.
to do, don't preacher, Lord.
Okay.
But no, I get it. Thank you. Just kidding, Lord. Whatever you want me to do. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I take that. I learned to, you know, receive what somebody's saying.
You better.
Before I throw the compliment back. Platforms like yours are needed as well.
Why the people laughing at us?
I don't know. I'll just be ignoring Shady Will. I love him. I love him, but I gotta stay focused. I was in the midst of saying woo to shut up and Billy. Shut up. I keep on to say
shut up, Billy and Whitley show.
Right?
Whatever you want to say now.
Shut up, Billy and Whitley.
Yeah, okay.
And Whitley.
Whitley, you got that right.
I love, and she's so poised when she looks at the camera, and she, you know.
So professional.
Yes, I love it.
And
Smiley.
She was rough around the edges when we started. She was rough.
She was.
You know, she was going to places, and me and Shady, we were like, Whitley, you can't say that to the people.
She is so fun, and that's what you need. Y'all are so real, you know. And I think that's what people need.
Right.
And I definitely try to definitely show that here. You know, I like when we have little, you know, if we have little mix-ups that we kind of tell them, or you know. And I'm gonna put the women of Social Goats. Come on.
I'm gonna put y'all on the soapbox because y'all are the best group of black women. Y'all strong. Y'all don't mind speaking your mind. You don't mind being supportive. You know, that's look, man. If you ain't got a real black, we got real black women over here.
Come on.
Thank you, Billy. And when we mess up, they tell us. You know what I'm saying? When we need something to lead on. I mean, we talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just say that. I'm gonna say that. Okay.
You all right.
Okay.
We're giving all kind of high five. Thank you. Shout out to the women of Social Ghosts. Thank you, Billy. And our men are amazing as well. We appreciate that.
We ain't nothing without y'all. Okay.
It's beautiful.
And they all beautiful.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Success. Okay.
Yes.
So look, I wanted to. So Steve Harvey, we were just talking about him. You told us how you feel about that. Oh, so that ties into the crab bucket mentality.
Crabs in a barrel.
Right? Crabs in a barrel.
That's what it is.
There are so many ways. Yeah, when I was Googling this, there were so many ways. You said crabs in a barrel.
Crab bucket mentality.
Yeah.
All that.
Crab mentality. Okay, so basically, you know, it comes from a story about crabs in a bucket who failed to escape. That's a word right there. They fail to escape. Like they fail to finish their plan, right? Because they keep pulling back any crab who manages to get to the top.
Man.
So we just wanted to talk briefly about how that mentality, and another little resource said, that mentality says, if I can't have it, neither can you.
Right.
So you basically just talked about that when you said something about us being together before you start talking about Social Goats. But anyway, you want to talk about that, and if you want to right now, in relation to, you know, your heart is Shreveport. I love how you tell Shreveport in love, like how it needs to be. Like you'll get on, you know, and that's what we need in our community. We need people to be like your post. Not only are you funny and you give people joy, you know, and I think that's what a good balance is. Like you make people laugh, you know, it's like a loving parent. Like y'all still laugh and go to the movies, but they correct you.
Right.
And that's what you do. You make people laugh, and then on y'all's show, you also tell people like it is. Like, hey y'all, we doing, like you're getting on them about the podcast. Like you mentioned where Shreveport needs a podcast, but we got it, you know?
We do.
And you and Whitley do that. And also on your post, you always post, you know, like, hey, if you talk about people's mentality, or you just give people, you know, you tell people what they need to hear to help them to grow.
Right.
And that's what we're about. We're about helping one another. So, yeah. So what is that? You want to talk about the crab bucket mentality?
Well, like, first of all, let's just, Shreveport.
Yeah.
I guess we are I ain't gonna say number one, maybe number two,
Okay.
somewhere up in there.
Mm-hmm.
But we are considered, one of them, a city that do not support each other. We consider the city that, just like you said, you got all the crabs in the bucket, and as soon as that one make it to the top, and the crazy thing about it is, some of us help these people, get to the top, and then when they get there, y'all want to pull them back down. I don't understand that either.
Right, like
But I guess just
they helped you.
just being in other cities and being in other places
Mm-hmm.
made me want more for my city, because I realized that these places are no different than Shreveport.
Yeah.
Actually, we're better than no matter if it's a big city, because a lot of people don't understand. No matter where you go, you say you're from Shreveport, people know Shreveport. They take from us too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, being in the music industry, that's why I was so passionate, because I sat there in these big offices and watched them take stuff from us. Like, ideas, ideas for music, ideas for movies, just anything. They take it from us.
Because you were in, what's the name of the group?
I started out with Profile.
Profile.
Yep.
And then where'd you go?
I went to, after Profile, Profile was like a lot. We did Texas Summer Music Conference, which is like a 50-state tour. So with that came along with NBA All-Star Weekend, Super Bowls, man. We did a whole lot. Then after that, I went to Five Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Five Entertainment with, we did Hurricane,
Mm-hmm.
Bulletproof, Willie and Low. So, and we did 50 states independently. And then, we went over to Rap a Lot. That, lasted a little bit. And then I ended up going to Ball Hog Entertainment and then Red Dollar Game. So,
wow. Really? Yeah. Good, nice getting to know what you've done.
So, but that's why, I'm so passionate about us changing our mentality in the city, because, if we do that, there's no limit to what we can do if we all come together.
Yeah.
For some strange reason, they don't want to do it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For those that don't want to do it, that's fine. Let's get the people together that want to do it.
Right.
Stay in your lane till you get to where you want to get, and then we all get together, and we ain't got to worry about it over there. Because now we building a whole new movement, a city over here.
Yeah. And prayerfully they'll look and see and be inspired and maybe want to change.
So that's just
to them.
That's where the passion just come from. Because like you said, I just want to see not only our people do better, but people in the city do better. Because we need it. I think we was talking on the Zoom call, and I was telling you, I ride around the city sometime, and it just don't look the same.
Yeah.
It don't look as vibrant as it used to look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate, I go to the mall to get my hair cut, and on side of 49, it's like a whole jungle of stuff on side of the freeway. Why we can't cut that down? And you got the mall right across,
Right.
So things run down houses. And I'm going to say this too, because I was just rolling through some neighborhoods. Man, look here, man. The vibration in some of our neighborhoods is at our all-time low. And you can see it on people's faces. Yeah. And then you wonder why, they fighting over here, they shooting over here, they doing this over here. Man, look, mental health is real. Some of our older people and our kids, they love. That's all.
That's all. Yep.
That's all. I used to work for mental health.
That's all
them adults and kids wanted was love. Mm-hmm. That's it. The same way with what's going on in the neighborhood. Yeah. So that's why I try to, just like you have this show, I try to, whoever paying attention, whoever want it, if you receive it, this for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you ask me why, I'm an instrument, I'm a tool, I'm used by God. I don't sit here and and Shady will tell you, I don't practice none of this stuff. Ain't no practice. I just get up, I do it, and I'm going through it. Right. I get up, I do it, and I'm going through it.
Come on.
You hear me, Shady Will? Oh, Lord, Pastor Whitaker, he must be over here with us. But yeah, okay.
Do it. I'm going through it. Yeah. I love that. Right. And that's where a lot of my heart comes when I'm talking to people. It's because I'm going through it, or I've just came through it, or I've learned from it, or I'm learning from. I'm almost like Shady Will. I done had very limited sleep this week, so excuse me if is that me? Oh no, that's Shady
I'm trying
Will.
to see where the low battery coming
from.
That's
the Shady Will, right?
Yeah, but go ahead.
But yeah, so excuse me if I stumble over my words a little bit, but that's where my passion comes from. That's where it's so. I love that. I love collaborating with people and talking to people, having guests on the show that have a heart for people. You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we talked about earlier, you know, the success, the favor of God.
Right.
Like, you got to walk in this stuff. You just can't be saying, oh, girl, you know, I'm blessed. But you really don't believe
it. Right.
You really don't think
you just hear it all the time.
You trying to influence, you trying to tell everybody else. That's why I'm not big on talkers.
Mm-hmm.
People who talk all the time, like, you know, I got this and I got that. Be it. Just be what God has called you to be. People that are being it, you don't have to sit there and talk about it. Like you don't have to tell me I don't practice. So
mm-hmm.
I think we all know.
Oh,
it comes out of you. You can see when something is just who that person is. So you wear the success that we're talking about today. I'm so happy to have you on here because you wear it. You wear it. You are it. Even behind the scenes, like we've talked, like we told people, like you pull people up. You know, you encourage me. Like you'll tell me, all right, you know, before my show's about to start, like let's go, let's get it. You know, when you're not even here,
right?
And that's what, you know, that speaks for what we're talking about today. Is when you don't have the crab bucket mentality, you just focus on you and maybe your four. Mm-hmm. You know, you yourself, your four family members or whatever. But when you want to true success is pulling people up. And let me ask you, how can people, what if somebody's watching, okay, or will watch,
mm-hmm.
who they know in their heart, like I understand, you know, sometimes when you've been waiting for something from God, and sometimes, you know, all our journeys are different. So what if somebody's season of, their grind is taking a little longer, and they're having to encourage themselves when they see people successful, when they see other people rising up? What would be your advice to them about, like, how to get out of that mentality? Like, what if they want to?
Well, first of all, don't focus on that successful person you're looking at, because you don't know what they had to get through to get to where they at. So first of all, don't mimic that. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, nothing happens overnight. To nobody that you trying to mimic or look at, they had to go through something too.
Yeah.
And just basically, man, just, you know, have faith. First of all, if you're paying, I'm not telling you who to serve. I'm not telling you what religion to do. I ain't telling you. Look, trust God.
Yeah.
For your universe people, however you want to do it, trust the universe. But it's a secret of God, the universe. God made the universe, you know.
Right.
So so look, man. But man, just look, believe.
Yes.
Positive attitude. Mm-hmm. The only reason I'm telling y'all this because this is what I'm going through right now. Right. Because there are times I felt like I failed, and then I had to look at musically. I've never failed. I traveled around the world. Exactly. I opened up for Lil Wayne, the 8 Balls, the Cash Monies. So I also made history just right here in the city. I was the first rap artist to be on the stage at the Strand.
Wow.
I was also the first rap artist with the music prize that they having. They set up a line of other. A lot of black artists didn't even know that you could enter this and be something. So now look, we got. I think we was talking about it yesterday. Ricky Lack is one of the last people that did the prize, and he won. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, just believe, have faith, be positive. Yeah. Whatever you put out there, that's what you gonna get back. And stay in your own lane. Stay in your lane. That means because if somebody if they come in your lane, they can't go around you. And even if they try to beat you in your lane, the destination wasn't for them.
Right. Oh,
it's
so
your
good.
destination.
Yeah.
They can get there. As Whitley say, I can't think of it. They might have the ingredients, but it's not the sauce. She say something like that. Dog.
She say something. You can't say it like her, but you.
No, I can't.
That was good.
It's just just the most important, really, man. Just it's right here. Everything is right here. This is a powerful tool right here. This is you. You can close your eyes. You think it. You put it there. It's gonna happen. But you gotta stay positive. That's why we have Happy New Day.
Happy New Day too.
Happy New Day balances off all the foolishness that Shut Up Billy and Whitney do. It's a balance there. Oh, and that's another thing. Balance. balance.
Yeah.
You got to have balance.
Like in your life.
In your life, and I say it's like with radio. I say it's so much going on here, so much music out here, but these people tend to program y'all with the same playlist over and over and over and over. Ain't no balance. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know, you got to have what is it? The good outweigh the bad.
Yeah, the good outweigh the bad.
You got to have a balance.
Yeah, I love that. And you know what that reminds me of? Like, just enjoying each other, you know? Like, we're all just enjoying the diversity. Like, that's why God made us all so different. Mm-hmm. Not to be crab bucket mentality in it, but to, He wants you to be like, oh, wow, cool. Like, he can do that, you know? That's so cool. And to enjoy what you do. To enjoy what Shady Will does, to enjoy what these other podcasts, to enjoy whatever, you know, other industries do. Mm-hmm. Like, he wants us to enjoy each other. Like, that's life.
It is.
And that helps us have balance because, you know, meeting different people, enjoying what everybody does, like celebrating each other. Mm-hmm. When you can celebrate other people,
that's successful.
I feel, and Steve successful. Harvey, there goes, successful. Steve Harvey talked about how he said the first thing, it's a video on success, and he said the first thing that you need to do is gratitude. Mm-hmm. He said the first thing I do in the morning, gratitude. You know, being grateful it will change your whole dynamic and outlook on life. And
Steve also said with what you just said, mm-hmm. and you get, you know, you start thinking in your mind that you don't have this and you don't have that and I didn't make this and I ain't. He said the first thing you do is block that out and put in your mind what you do have.
Ooh, I like
you
that.
said, what you're grateful for. Yeah. Look around and see that you have a house over your head, or you know you can jump in your car and go to work, or you know you can go to the bank and pay up, you know, some bills. You know, because it'd be worse. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
Like, we get to go to work. We get to take care of our kids.
Right.
I love that. I'm going to, I have like one more question for you, but I'm going to shout out two sponsors.
Our last two sponsors. It's very important to shout them out.
Thank you. Yes, very important. We have Forget Me Not Florist. Absolutely love them. And it's Miss Christine Collins. She's like my aunt. Is that okay? I be getting cozy with my sponsors up in here.
You got that, get cozy.
I be getting cozy with them, telling everybody our business.
But because guess what? You know, later on, they're going to get cozy with you.
Come on.
Okay.
Christine Collins, Forget Me Not Florist, LLC. She has the freshest and most beautiful flowers in Shreveport and Bossier, you guys. They do deliver. They will come deliver. I love it. They say our experienced florists handpick and arrange the finest blooms to make sure that your gift is truly special. So find them on Benton Road. Like I said, they will deliver, but if you want to go pick it up, 1907 Benton Road, Suite 1100. That's in Bossier City, Louisiana, 71111. Their number's 318-562-6435. Website, www.flowersshreveport.com. Okay. Lastly, I know, shout out. Lastly, we have 1+1 Counseling. They're a counseling service. I know Shut Up Billy just got finished talking about, y'all, the importance of mental health. Mm-hmm. So I'm so glad that we're talking about that this morning, and that we have a sponsor who you can go to if you need them. Okay, it's called 1+1 Counseling Services, and they say, are you struggling with anxiety in your life or relationship? Are you having a hard time managing a crisis? You can get at them 318-404-4734. So call 1+1 Counseling Services. They love to, a relationship is important. Just being able to talk one-on-one with you is very important. Okay. So, oh my goodness, this was a blessing. I enjoyed it. I know somebody got something out of this. I just know they did, right? Mm-hmm. We're all about growth. We're all about
love.
Come on.
Coming together.
Love. Coming together.
Building a relationship.
Building a relationship.
And holding on to them.
Holding on to them.
I mean, we talk about the different parts of success, though, without just take away the money.
I love that.
Take away the money. Let's talk about the things that's going to last. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. You are so right. That was good.
You said you had one more question.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did. Listen, I was like marinating in that.
I know.
That was really good.
I'm over here in the hot seat.
It made me think about the Bible because it talks about being rich in mercy, being rich in love. Boy, you better PK.
Look, everything that they talked about it comes back to you when you're an adult. I'm telling you.
He know he be reading that word. Okay.
I do.
One more question.
Let's go.
Okay. How can they? Well. Oh, I already asked you that question. How can they get on the right track if they want to get out of the crab bucket mentality? Okay, so you already answered that question.
Okay.
Number 7. Oh.
That was 7 questions tonight.
There was.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say number 7.
I know.
Loud, y'all. We need some sleep, but God is good. Okay, how can they find you, sir? That's it then.
Man, look, I used to be like, because, us as people, man, look, Google is a powerful tool.
Google.
You know what I'm saying? They can punch your name in and they can find Happy New Day and everything that you associate with.
Isn't that something?
So, I tell people, just Google,
Google.
just Google Shut Up Billy.
Shut up.
But, I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok twice because they keep taking my pages. I'm on Facebook. I got a lot of pages.
Don't say they keep taking it. Say they have and they're going to stop.
Yeah, all that. That's what they're going to do. So, but just Google me. I'm accessible. You can come talk to me. But like I say, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Shut Up Billy.
I love it. Can you do the Shut Up Billy in there one time for us on the mic?
But before we do that, can I do one thing?
Please.
And I got to say once again, man, thank you to Whitley. And we talked about this on the Zoom call. I want y'all to know Whitley just ain't nobody that just come sit and look pretty. She adds other aspects to Social Goats and Shut Up Billy, for as making flyers, being places we can't be. She don't mind, and that's part of success too. I know you talked about people that should mess up your grind or whatever. Yeah. Look, if you don't have that on your team, if you don't have nobody y'all uplifting and building each other, then it don't matter. Yeah. I don't want you to come sit here and just look at me. That ain't what I want. We need help around here. Right. So she adds a lot. That's why it's never one. No, it's the Shut Up Billy and Whitley show. No matter what. So I have to thank her, and I have to thank Shady Will and Shady Will and of course yourself. So I just had to add that for the 10 people that just got at the end of the show. Shut up, Billy!
Thank you so much, and I love that. I love how you're giving honor to Whitley. And what she brings to the table, and thank you, Whitley, for that example. That was a beautiful example. Yeah. What are you adding to somebody else's? And that goes even into like for real relationships, love relationships. Like, what are you success there? Right. A lot of these relationships don't last because we're trying to see what we can get from somebody. What are we adding to people's life?
Quit taking and add.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Woo! I don't take your time lightly. I know it's early in the morning. It was early in the morning.
I know. I don't want to go to work now. I want to sit here and look. I want to sit here and make sure that we'll work the rest of the day. That's what you down?
Let's do it.
We can. Let me call. My boss know you. That's how I knew you was Bree and that your daddy. I know you got a brother. I know him. I found out everything about you this morning.
We got 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. Well, this has been amazing. You gonna crank the music up? It don't feel without a jig. We can't do nothing around here.
And also, while he's cueing the music, look, man, it's very important when y'all see the Shut Up Billy and Whitley show, when you see Happy New Day, when you see Before the Vision, when you see Cool in the Dojo. Look, man, it's important. It don't cost nothing. All y'all gotta do is share. Yeah. It don't cost nothing. We like the likes. Yeah, we glad you looking. Yeah, we like the little hearts. Right, we like the little, emotional. Comments. But that ain't what we need. We need your, like as Jabba Jaw say, your friend ain't my friend. So some of y'all friends ain't our friends. So if you share it, they'll see it. Right. So I just
please share. Thank you for adding. Oh, you are adding. We just got finished talking about that. You are adding so much success to this podcast this morning.
Yeah, they need to know.
Thank you so much. They need to know. Yes, please share. Follow. And you know what? You reap what you sow. We have to bring that Bible back up in here real quick. You reap what you sow. Like just like Billy said, whatever you give into life is gonna come back into your own life. So, when you support other people, God sees that. He always sees what we're doing behind the scenes. And when you support other people, God's going to make sure you're taken care of. Yes. Proverbs says, those who water will themselves be watered. So when you're always encouraging other people, you're going to be refreshed. God's going to make sure Shady Will out here, working on fumes right now.
I know, he been up all week. I'm
God's
so
gonna make
proud
sure
of him.
he got you, Shady.
After this is over with, he gonna
Alright.
be glad when we gone.
I know, right? You gonna go to sleep? She gonna do it. She gonna probably take a quick nap and then get up.
He probably saying this, hurry up, Lord, let him hurry.
Let her wrap up. You've been bringing up another scripture. Don't let her say not one more scripture.
Okay.
All right, Bree. He's like, please be done. Y'all, we love you. Thank you so much for watching Happy New Day, episode number 7. The true meaning of success. Don't have the crab bucket mentality. Ask the Lord to help you and think positively. He'll help you get out of that.
You can start today.
You can start today. That's right. Love y'all so much. We're going to get on up out of here. Give you your Friday back. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Oh, can you sing?
No. Only when the music playing.
Right. That's so good.